back to Musings by Nikki. I'm here today with what we've been working on. If you've been following my channel at all, we've been working on some pieces of ephemera and stuff and junk for these beauties right here. This is a design team project for Tracie Fox Creative, also known as, aka Love Junk Journals. That's her name of her Etsy shop. Of course, all of that information will be linked in the description below, along with the names of the kits that I've used, the main kits that I've used. As with any of my design team projects or any of my projects that I'm doing, I have a lot of little Tracie labels and other things from bits and stuff from other kits and things, and I'm not going to take the time to identify and list all of them because, oh my gosh. But I've worked with 2 or 3 main kits here, being the Grungy wallpaper samples, oh excuse me, and Poetic Florals. And so those are the main kits that I've used here. So anyway, I've got 2 traveler's notebook sized journals, and then I have got one like attache, journaler's attache, filled with some stuff, and there's a journal in there too. So let's look through these first. They are fairly similar, but slightly, there's just a few slight differences. So I'll thumb through them both. They're soft paper covers that have been sewn around. This is kind of a textured paper that I really love. I think I got this paper pad at Hobby Lobby, but it reminds me of wallpaper, and it works perfectly with this because, you know, wallpaper is what I'm using, her wallpaper samples kit. So it unties, and that's just slipped through the seam, or excuse me, the seam binding is just slipped through the binding threads on the side. This one is going to be called Lilac because it says lilac, and it's kind of a lilac color. Lilacs, by the way, being one of my all-time favorite flowers because the smell of a lilac is one of the most intoxicating smells on the planet, I think, in my humble opinion. All right, so let's go ahead and flip through. So like I said, if you've been following me, my recent few videos, we've been making some ephemera pieces for this kit. And so here is one of them. We made this bundled tag in one of my recent videos. So here she is. She just tucks behind this kind of belly band here that I made out of part of Tracie's kit, the Poetic Florals journal cards. I believe that's what it's called, Poetic Florals journal cards. Like I said, it'll be linked below. And then these are Grungy wallpaper tags, and you can flip up and write on the back of them. This one's got a tag in the pocket here. Then this is a little seed envelope. This is her Tracie's Arabesque seed packets. That's an older kit. And there's a couple little pieces of ephemera in this pocket. You flip it up, there's a tag in here. And on this tag and back, these are both pockets. And so they've got some of her tea cards. Oh, this is another new kit that I used. She just put out some very vintage tea cards, floral tea cards. So those are there. Then on the back, there is a tag in this pocket and a tag in the side of here. And this is made out of the Grungy wallpapers, and all of these are Grungy wallpaper tag bases. So yeah, they're great kits. And you get tons of these wonderful samples. Oh, and then here, the page that I backed that other page with is she has like the other main kit that I have failed to mention is her Daybook kit, and that'll be linked below as well. And it has a couple of pages that just have larger samples. I just blew one up really big and printed it full size, borderless, so that I can make it big enough to be the backing in this book. So that's what this is. You can see it's the same on this one here. So that's part of this page here is part of the kit, the Daybook kit. All right, so then we'll just flip through. I made a couple tags. We did those on my video as well. And then there are envelopes. And this is one of the pages. It's just a beautiful kit. There we go. And I made some layered flowers that I die cut out of pieces of the Grungy wallpaper samples. And then I layered them up and made some little floral embellishments. So that's one right there. There's sari silk sewn in. Here's one of the pockets. And then you get some beautiful tags. I love this sample here. And this is from her kit. Also, I found this new paper that I am really digging. It prints up really nice. It's called Hammer Mill. Anyway, color paper. It's smooth. It's very nice. And then on the back of each of the kit pages, she does give you kind of a background page, and it looks like a coffee stain page, but it's not as like yellowy or brown. It's kind of got more of a gray tone. So I printed that on the back of all of them. Then this is from the kit. There's a page from, this is a vintage planner page that I got in Happy Mail from my friend Emily, I believe, quite a while ago. So that worked well in here because, you know, Daybook. Here's a little tag that I made. I took some of these wallpaper samples and I die cut them again into this Tim Holtz layered pocket. And put some of the tea cards in here, and then some of the tags are in here as well. And that just tucks up under here. Here's another pocket with another one of the lovely tags. I love this page too, this yellow floral. That's one of my fave ones. And then here's some of the Poetic Florals, the Poetic Floral Journal cards. You get a bunch of little embellishment pieces as well. So I've used some of those to just embellish some of the pages in the book. Here's one of the pockets and a tag on one of the pages. Love this page too. Love it all. I'm going to say I love it all. In the center of the signature, here are a couple of just embellishment pieces that you get with the kit. There are some little wooden beads on the ties that just hang out of the bottom. This is one of those arabesque seed packets that I have just decorated up a little bit. And inside of it, it has a little mini notebook that you could write secret notes, secret journaling, and then hide it back away. Make sure I'm only clipping one page. I'm notorious for clipping like multiple pages back together when I do this. This is another page from the kit. Little embellishments from the kit. There's a journaling card. Oops. This is some older graph paper. I love this little puppy sitting at attention. This is another envelope that comes with the kit. There's nothing in the envelopes. Here's a little round tag that I made, inspired by Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventures. Here are a couple of pieces from the kit that I've just got clipped on the side here. So you could use them to journal on the back of. You could move these around, put them in other pockets if you wanted. Clip them other places. Here's the other side of that planner page. Another tag. Another one of the little layered up flowers. And on the back is just another little tag that I made. Tag, pocket tag within a tag. Some sari silk on there. There's my maker's mark, and that is that one. That's Lilac. And like I said, the other one's going to be fairly similar. I used a full ephemera set from the Daybook kit in each book, but I did not use all the pages. I split those two between the two journals because there are a lot of pages. You get a lot of pages with this kit. It's very generous and lovely. And I can see how you could use it with all kinds of different, you know, things. It would play well. This is another one of those pieces of 12 by 12. It's got kind of this grungy wallpapery look to it, and it feels a little bit like a textured wallpaper. And this one's going to be called Buttercup. because it says it right there. And we all know I'm not very good at naming my journals. All right, so then here's the other piece of ephemera that we made, I think yesterday or a couple days ago. I don't know when this is going to post. So we made this recently. It's a little trifold, and I thought I was going to make it as a standalone, but then I decided I was just going to glue it right into the front of this, which it works really well as the front piece here. So it has a tag in the front pocket here and a couple of the little round pockets here. So those have little journaling circles in them. And then here's another one of the layered Tim Holtz die cut pockets, and there are some tea cards in here, a little ticket that comes with the kit, and some other ephemera from the Poetic Florals. Then there is one of the arabesque seed pockets here, and one of the wallpaper tags, and a mini journal right here that you could write all kinds of stuff on, and another like tag in the back. And I've used this image from the journal cards to make kind of a big belly band slip through thing there. So that closes, and it kind of stays closed nicely by itself. So let's dig into this one. We'll go a little bit faster through it because it's very similar, just the pages are a bit different because like I said, I used, you know, half the pages in this one and half the pages in that one. Here is another one of those layered tag journal card things that I made. Another tag. A little envelope here. You get some little labels with the kit too. Another tag. This is one that I layered up, decorated, collaged on. And then some of them she collages and does the layering for you, like this. So it's kind of cool. You can have some, and that's nice because it stays more flat, right? So, you know, the ones that you collage yourself get a little bulky. These are nice and flat, and so you have a combination of them, but you still have all the texture, which is lovely. Just some more little embellishments from the journal cards kit. This little seed packet has that same mini notebook in it. Ooh, it is windy out there, guys. Some more little embellishments. Another journal card from the kit in this lovely pocket. Another envelope. Another little circle tag here. This one has another little tag in there as well, just like the other one did. Pretty blue florals. These are, again, more pieces of ephemera that are just clipped in here. You could clip them anywhere. And they've clipped the page behind them as well. There we go. Another little embellished flower down there. I love this lady. And this is, you know, there we go. That's my favorite yellow paper there. So I used that. I blew that one up and used it as the liner here. All right, so that one is Buttercups. And these images on the front of these journals are from the Poetic Florals journal cards as well. So you get some that are already labeled, layered up by her, that she's sewn around and layered up. And then you get some that you can kind of do your own layering on. And then here is the journaler's attache. So this is a course that you can take from Tracie Fox. So you can go to her Etsy shop and purchase this course, which I highly recommend. So here's like the edge of it, and it ends up being, see here, it ends up being like a file, accordion file folder, which you'll see when we get in here. But I love these. This is the second one I've made. Her courses are so easy to understand. She's an easy teacher. She provides you all the information the measurements, alternate measurements for things in case you can't find, you know, the right sizes. But it's made, so this is made out of a book cover. You see there the edges of that? So this is actually like a book cover, but you turn it into this cool, yeah, it's great, guys. It's a great course. So I highly recommend purchasing the course from Tracie. She's got a couple of them. This is the first one I took, and then she's got a planner one and a couple other things that I'm gonna take in the future, but here we go. This is the Journaler's Attache. I have just done a little decorating up there in that corner, and then it goes like this. So you get this kind of accordion folder deal, right? I'm sure you've seen other people make these too. And it's got little tabs on it, and then each pocket has something in it. So let's just take a look. See, in the first one, we've got another bundled tag. This one's a little bit different. Instead of having the 2 holes on all of them, it's just got a little bundle of stuff out in front. And I've sewn some trims on. These are nice, they jingle. Oh yeah, you know how I love the little dingly sounds on things. So in this little bundle, the first one is just one of her little tea cards. Then there is one of the mini tags, and I've just done a little lace fabric collage on there. Then this is one of those tags inside of a tag pocket, and you can journal on the back of that. Here's one of the seed packets that I kind of embellished, put a little button on there, decorated up, and it's got a tag in the back. Then here's just one of the journaling cards that she already layered up for you, so you can journal on the back of that. And then this tag is very much the same as the other one. These are both pockets with some tea cards, floral tea cards. On the back, there's a tea card in this little pocket, except in this pocket, there is a much bigger, chunkier little mini guy, which, oh my gosh, there we go. The string is attached behind this little embellishment. And you open it up, and it's a little mini journal, guys. Oh, cute. And the pages are actually like journal, mini journal. This was fun to make. So we'll do a flip through of the mini journal. There's some tea cards in there. And then in this belly band back here, there are a couple of tags. And then this just wraps around and ties shut. So inside of this tag, it's a little more substantial. There's this little mini journal. And it goes back in here. Right there. So that's inside the first pocket, the bundled tag here. Inside the next pocket is another trifold. And this little windy guy is one of the ones that I made with the video that I just made recently. I made a tutorial on how I made those, and they're great. It's nice because it's low profile. So this opens up, and it's got a round tag, and there's a little ticket in there as well. And then one of the wallpaper samples that I cut into the Tim Holtz thing, and there's just tags and tickets and things layered up in there. This opens up, there's a tag back here with some buttons on a little pin, bulb pin. And then this is a little mini notebook as well. So there are several places inside of this to journal and write little notes, or this would be fun as a gratitude thing because there's all kinds of little spots on the backs of, you know, these things where you could write quotes or gratitude. It would be a fun way to do that. And then this just winds around. So there we go. And this goes, whoops, I caught those buttons in there funny. All right, this goes in the second one. Then the third pocket has this, and this is kind of like a little ephemera, mini ephemera folder-ish, kind of. And it's just got some seam binding on there. And then again, these are pieces of that grungy wallpaper that I blew up a little bit bigger. Oh no, this is a page from the Daybook kit that I printed onto cardstock and turned into a folder. And on the inside, you've got a wealth, a collection of her very vintage tea cards. So these all slip out of these little vellum pockets. And this would be, again, a great way to collect some quotes or to write little gratitude things on the backs of these. Just another fun way to do that journaling. And then inside of both of these edges, there is just a big blank tag. So there'd be another way to write things or to keep track of things. I just thought this was kind of a fun little way to do that. So that closes up, and I've embellished the front of it with an image from the journal cards. And we'll tie that shut. Okay, so that goes in this pocket. Then this one's the journal, so we're going to look at the back pocket quick, and then we'll flip through the journal. This is, again, these are that tutorial that I just made, and so is this one. There's another way to use it. See how thin that is? It's very low profile, but it works. And there's making the windy guy closure out of a different shape. So you can open this up, and there's just a notebook in here. So another place to collect your thoughts, your quotes, your gratitude, your blessings. And then there are a couple of pieces of ephemera in this front pocket. And again, in the back pocket, there are a couple pieces of ephemera as well. And there are journaling cards you could write on the back of. And then this just closes once you put this in there appropriately. Then this closes and winds back around. See how easy that winds? These things, I'm telling you, it was a revelation. Quite a mistake, but a revelation nonetheless. And then in this one is the journal. So you get a journal in here too. Uh-oh. I'm hung up on something. Oh, yeah, here's the problem. I put little buttons hanging out of the end of the, whoops, just whacked you. I put little buttons hanging out of the bottom of the signature. Note to potential future owner, you should probably tuck these in before you put it down in there because they want to get caught on the edge. Anyway, here we go with this is the Daybook kit again. And it has, you know, similar to the other ones, decorated similarly. And this paper matches the wallpaper on the outside of the thing. So here's a tag in this pocket. These two kits go so well together, you guys. This Poetic Florals journal kits and the wallpapers, both florals, just beautiful. This is the original size that the kit printed out for me. Now I know because Tracie's in the UK, she prints out, or she does, you know, A4 size. And so when I print it, it seems a little bit small. There's one of her little mini tags. And this is a pocket here that I left empty for you to put stuff into, pictures or whatever. This is the original size that it printed out for me. And then these are the little bit bigger size because these I told it to fill the page. So just a little bit different. But I couldn't have fit that in there anyway. So yeah. There's a tag. These are pretty too. You get these little labels with the kit. Here is another one of the circle tags and another one of the beautiful, very vintage, and another pocket. Here's a little tag that I collaged up using the kits. A few little things there. I love this page too, these birds. They're pretty. It's an envelope. I believe there's a little journaling card in these. Here's a layered pocket that, again, I've stuck some of little pieces of ephemera in. This is one of those layered Tim Holtz dies. Center of the signature, like I said, there are little buttons. So maybe it would be a good idea to stick them in like this when you're going to close it. So I'll do that right now and we'll see if that works better. There's a journaling card. There's my little puppy that I love. One of the envelopes. I don't remember how many pages are in this. There's a tag there in that pocket. Some more little pieces of ephemera, circle tag. And all these are cut out of the Grungy Wallpapers kit. And then that's one of the vintage tea cards. Another pocket here. Tag in this, oops, in this pocket here. And some more little pockets with little tags, baby mini tag with a little butterfly. And then this is another pocket in here. Oops. This little butterfly lady hanging out there. And her. And then here's a collage tag that I made. And another collage tag behind that tuck spot. So there's your little mini daybook journal. And let's see if it works better with those buttons tucked up inside there, probably. Just for ease of getting it in and out, I would say. And that goes in this one. Oh yeah, way better. All right, guys, so then those things all go tucked in their little homes in here, and you could certainly tuck more little slips of paper or photos or things in here, or you could always take everything out of here and put your own things in. It's kind of nice. This one is chunky, so you have to kind of press it down and pull this flap over and wind it around here, but it stays shut. Okay, so there you go. Thank you, Tracie, for such beautiful kits. I really enjoyed playing with these. They make up into just a lovely, lovely journals, lovely tags, wonderful things to play with. Give me a lot of inspiration for the projects that I was working on recently. So thank you, Tracie, and thank you, everybody, for stopping by and flipping through these with me. And I hope that you have enjoyed them. They'll be in my shop when this video posts. And until I see you next time, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, whatever time it is, on whatever side of this fantastic globe of ours that you reside. And until I see you next time, have a wonderful, well, I said that. I always do that. Until I see you, stay safe. Stay healthy, stay crafty, and be blessed. God bless, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.